My wife walked out on me the same day my bank account hit zero. There was no argument, no shouting, no dramatic goodbye. She calmly packed her bags and told me she was tired of struggling, tired of uncertainty, tired of believing in someday. She said she needed stability, not potential. I tried to explain that I was close to something important, that everything I had sacrificed was about to make sense. She smiled politely, the kind of smile you give someone whose dreams you've already buried, and then she left. That night, the apartment felt quieter than ever. Not because she was gone, but because I realized something far worse. She didn't just leave me. She stopped believing in me. 2 weeks later, I saw her again, not in person, on my phone. She was standing next to a man twice my age, wearing a tailored suit and a watch worth more than my car. They were smiling in front of a glass office building with a city skyline behind them. The caption said, "Finally, with someone who knows how to take care of me." Friends stopped asking how I was doing. Family avoided the subject. Everyone assumed I had lost. What none of them knew was that I recognized that man immediately. Years earlier, he and I had built something together, a company that started with nothing but an idea, a borrowed desk, and endless nights of work. I was the one who designed the foundation. He was the one who handled appearances. Back then, when investors started calling, he wanted control. I wanted fairness. He told me I was being emotional, that I should trust him. I didn't, so I walked away. Not because I was weak, but because I believed walking away with integrity was better than winning the wrong way. That decision cost me everything, or so I thought. After my wife left, I didn't chase her. I didn't argue. I didn't try to prove anything. I went silent. Late nights turned into early mornings as I revisited old emails, contracts, and agreements most people forget even exist. That's when I found it, a clause buried deep in a document no one had looked at in years. A clause that tied the company's core intellectual property to my original work. Suddenly, the luxury cars made sense. The glass office, the lifestyle my wife was now part of, it wasn't his success, it was unfinished business. For months, I watched quietly. I watched them travel. I watched celebrations. I watched my wife living the life she said I could never give her. She never asked how I was doing. She assumed I had failed. That assumption became my advantage. While they posted photos, I filed paperwork. While they celebrated milestones, I consulted professionals. Everything I did was legal. Everything I did was precise. Then one morning, everything stopped. Accounts were frozen. Ownership was questioned. Lawyers got involved. He tried to negotiate. He tried to intimidate. But contracts don't care about confidence. They care about truth. The company was restructured, and the majority stake returned to me. Not loudly, not publicly. Quietly, the same week my phone rang. It was her. For the first time in months, she wanted to talk. She said she didn't know, that she was confused, that maybe she made a mistake. We met once. She asked me why I never told her about the past, about the company, about the possibility. I looked at her and told her the truth. You didn't leave because of money. You left because you stopped believing. She cried. I stood up and I walked away. Not because I hated her, but because I finally understood my worth. She married money. I owned the foundation beneath it. And that's the difference between looking rich and being powerful.